Hi Bob, I'm Isabel from the upcoming. It's lovely to speak to you today. Congratulations on making this wonderful, wonderful film. Can you tell me what it was about the story that kind of inspired you to climb on board? What intrigued you about it and made you want to tell this story?
I knew the Shackleton story, and it's one of the great survival stories of all time. So to have a chance to retell that was amazing. And then we saw the image of the ship at the bottom of the sea, and it was extraordinary to see that. Those were the two inspirations that I think I had.
And obviously, I think, the way that we have access to so many amazing feats of technology now and AI that recreates the voice of Shackleton. I mean, how has that made such a difference to telling this story and bringing two stories really together of the past and what we experience now?
Well, the historical story, the challenge there was to try to make it realistic, try to bring it up to date, have people see it in a new, fresh way. So the idea that we could tint the old Hurley black and white footage, BFI allowed us to do that. And it was extraordinary because suddenly you could see Shackleton pop out of a crowd and you could see that they were eating peas for dinner. I mean, it was extraordinary. So to be able to do that. And then we had these wonderful diaries and how to use these diaries and how to use them in a new way and try to make them more personal. And so we had the voices of these men, a sample. We just used a sample of these voices and used that so they could read their own writings in their own words. And that was, I think, an exciting moment.
And what was that collaboration like with people like Simone bringing this story to life? And were there any kind of amazing or challenging moments about filming in the Antarctic as well?
The trip was a long trip to actually film the finding of the Endurance. And they thought they found it once, and it was a failure. This was the second time that Menson bound went looking for it and didn't succeed. It went many, many days before they actually found it. So it looked like it was going to be a failure yet again. And, at the 30th day, they finally found the ship.
Obviously, if viewers are going to watch this, what do you hope that they will take when they watch this film?
Well, I think what we were trying to do is say something about exploration, and exploration is universal. So I think that's the message we were trying to get across, that it's natural for humans to want to go farther, try to push the limits. And the idea from Shackleton is that also involves failure. And failure is part of success, and how to accept that and move on is the moral of the story, I think.
Well, he's quite an inspiring man, really, isn't he? I mean, his endurance levels, pardon the pun, are amazing, and the way that he brought his team together and moved them forward. I mean, do you think he's a real inspiration in historical?
Yeah, I mean, Shackleton's amazing. It's an incredible story. It's been told. They teach it in business school now. How to lead men. So to bring 27 men through that terrible year is extraordinary, and I don't think many people will survive. If it weren't for Shackleton holding them together.
Well, thank you so much for speaking to me. Enjoy your premiere. Thank you so much.